When have you found yourself in a horrific, hopeless situation? Or perhaps a loved one or someone you know? What did you do? Because you see, that's where we find ourselves today. And I want you to catch the scene. Yes, Mordecai's life has been spared, and that's wonderful, but it's not over. Because God's precious people still have this horrific death sentence hanging over their heads, and it cannot be reversed because of the Persian law. It's a horrible, hopeless situation. So now what? Well, our eyes today are going to be upon Esther the queen, who's rich and powerful, and we want to see what she does. So grab your Bibles and the Gotcha Bible Guide and join me as we unpack verses 3 through 7 of chapter 8, because you'll see that God is showing us that Esther, in this hopeless situation, is burdened. She's troubled, she's distressed, she's overwhelmed, but it's not for herself. She's not thinking about herself. She is burdened for her people, for God's people. And you will see that she risks her life for a second time approaching the king uninvited. She wants and desires his favor. She's extremely respectful. You will see that she weeps. We've not seen Esther do this before. And she begs the king for mercy to save her people. She's very specific. She asks him to avert the evil scheme. She asks him to have something written to revoke the letters that were devised by Hamm. So as you and I go in today and we watch Esther in this hopeless situation, we want to let her reflection fall upon us. What do we do at such times? Have we been granted favor and access into God's throne room? And if so, what are we asking him? Let's go in and find our quiet spot and sit at the feet of Jesus and let him show us today what this should look like in our lives. When we find ourselves in such dire straits, in situations like this, who are we burdened for, and how do we intercede for them?